I'm at a loss for words. Today, we're gonna be making the Seattle dog. I love hot dogs, but this one comes with cream cheese. I'm Matt, this is Peppercoat Barbecue, and today I'm gonna answer the question, did Seattle ruin the hot dog? So the Seattle dog's actually pretty simple. It just consists of a hoagie roll, typically a quarter-pound all-beef giant hot dog, some grilled onions, and whipped cream cheese. Yeah, we'll see. I've got a cast iron pan that I put here over my fire, just lit a small fire here in my Santa Maria grill, and I've got some onions here I've diced up, and I got this skillet or this cast iron pan up to a little over 400 degrees. I want to get some really good caramelization on these onions, get some color on them, bring out some of that sweetness. While these onions are grilling, I'm going to show you how I prep the hot dogs.
Wow!
That was easy. Our onions are looking good, nice and caramelized. I'm going to go ahead and bring them over to the side off the heat. And the plate's still really hot, so they'll continue to cook. And I'm going to throw on these all beef hot dogs. I'm going to try these two ways today. I'm going to try one straight off of the grill like you get it from a street vendor, and then I'm going to wrap one in aluminum foil and let it sit for about 15 minutes before I eat it, because apparently, you know, a lot of people are buying these from street vendors. There's a long line of people outside the stadium in Seattle getting these, taking them in the stadium and eating them. So I'm just wondering if there's a little bit of magic that happens when these are wrapped up. The cream cheese kind of melts and the juices from the onion and the hot dog soak into the bun. So we'll see. I'll try it two ways. If you've been watching the channel long, or if you just tuned in, you probably realize that I'm not from the northwest corner of the United States. I'm actually from the northwest corner of North Carolina in the Appalachian Mountains. And when I think hot dogs, there's one thing that comes to mind, and that is a hot dog, what we call all the way, which comes with at least 2 out of 3 condiments, ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise, always has chili, always has slaw, and sometimes diced onions. Now that, my friend, is a hot dog and what I grew up eating. We also have a chili cheese dog that some people prefer, and then we have what I like to call the track dog or the park dog, which is just a simple hot dog in a bun with a squirt of mustard down it, travels well. And so I would think that this hot dog is kind of like the West Coast version of that. You know, it's simple, very few condiments, something that they can pack into the ballpark, take with them, eat it later. That's why I want to try it both ways. We'll find out. But, you know, Seattle, I began looking, and they're known to bring the fame. So maybe this hot dog won't be so bad. They have the Space Needle, which was designed to look like a UFO, but it's not a UFO, nor does it reach to space. The end still has become one of the most iconic structural landmarks in the United States. And I gotta say, it's pretty cool. And you may have heard of a small startup coffee company that began in Seattle called Starbucks. If you don't know about it, I guarantee my wife does. When I think Seattle, I always think about rain. It actually rains an average of 150 days there per year, which is only 32 more days per year than it rains here, which that's a whole month of rain. Seattle was also home to grunge music, and there was a few small garage bands that started there, which you probably never heard of. You know, people like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and you can thank them for the inspiration for the music in the video today. Maybe all those extra rainy days just contributed to, you know, angry music and smearing weird things on hot dogs. I don't know, but the hot dogs are about done. We got a nice golden brown color on them. I don't like to toast my buns, but I did wrap these in aluminum foil, put them here over the edge of the fire so they can heat up just a little bit, you know, and kind of get warm and soft inside of the wrap. And now I'm going to assemble the Seattle dog. Let's do the cream cheese first. Oh, and let's put a lot in there. If you're gonna try it right. Oh yeah, lots of cream cheese. Let's throw in our dog. And let's put on some onions. I cut up a half an onion. It doesn't look like that much though. All right. And I'm going to wrap this one up We're going to give this one about 15 minutes or so and see if any magic happens inside of this wrap. Here we go, the straight off the grill Seattle dog, loaded down with cream cheese, grilled onions, quarter-pound all beef hot dog. I'm gonna bite this in, and a nice bite of cream cheese and onion there. See what happens. You know what? I'm going to hold off for a minute. I'm going to hold off giving my thoughts until I can try the one that's been wrapped for a few minutes. We're going to give it about another 10 minutes or something, and then we'll try that one, and then I'll let you know what I think. But for now, I think just for science, I'm going to try this again. It's been about 15 minutes, and if you've watched the channel very long, you know that I love hot dogs, and this is what's left of the first one. But I want to try the second one. Again, just in the name of science. So this one's had time to let all of these flavors kind of meld together. I'm going to get one bite here, then I'm going to give you my thoughts. After much deliberation, I have come to a standing on this hot dog, and I'm ready to rank it where it ranks compared to my Southeast all the way dog. Let me say first, this one I broke in half. I took another bite. There was more cream cheese in the middle. Still not as much on this one as there was on the first hot dog that I tried outside. I think I liked the texture maybe a little better on the one outside, but wasn't much difference. Overall, this is a solid dog. I'm going to give my Southeast hot dog a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give the Seattle dog a 9.8. Might even go a 9.9. Yeah, I know. I came into this not expecting to like it. I thought that it was a terrible combination, putting cream cheese on the hot dogs. I don't understand why or how it works, but it works, and it is really good. So Seattle's good at bringing things to fame. I think, once again, maybe they've done that here with the Seattle dog. Again, it's been around for like 30 years. First time I've heard of it, though. So maybe one day this will spread like your little coffee company, and there'll be a stand on every corner where you can stand in line for 20 minutes and get one of these for $8. To me, that'd be worth it. I'll see you next time on Peppercoat Barbecue.